What's going on, people? TJ Fitness doing his reviews, and together with me today, BRUTE BCAA by Killer Labz, anabolic aminos. Listen, people, I'm going to take you through the label because this is not your grandma's BCAA amino product. I'm going to tell you what's in it. I'm going to tell you what I think about what's in it. Then I'm going to taste it together with you live here. Together, this is sour gummy worms flavor. This is the only one I've tried and the only one I'm going to try with you. And then right towards the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how much it cost. Should you get it? My final verdict. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so Killer Labz, I reviewed their Destroyer pre-workout a couple of months ago. I actually liked it. It was a solid pre-workout, DMHA and all sorts of stuff, and then they went and reformulated it. I didn't actually try the new version, so I have no opinion on that. As far as BRUTE BCAA, this product has been getting some attention because I have to say, and I have to give it to Killer Labz even before I tell you what I think about the product itself, is that they took a very different approach. You know, it's really hard to differentiate with the amino product, intra-workout product. A lot of the products have the same thing, you know, like that 5 grams, 2-1-1 ratio BCAA, maybe you add some other stuff, some aminos, essential amino acids, but all in all, it's very, very much everybody's the same. What these guys did with BRUTE BCAA, they took two super hype, to be honest, ingredients, Laxogenin and Epicatechin, which is, they're supposed to be like natural anabolics. That's the promise behind them. And I'm going to give you the lowdown in a second, and added them to an amino product. So the premise is, if you're already drinking your amino product, let's say intra-workout or during the day, how about we add some Laxogenin and Epicatechin and make you grow? Gain more muscle, gain more lean mass, and so forth. Anyway, interesting approach. Let's talk about the label for a second. So this label is a proprietary blend, which I don't dig at all. And I actually did reach out to the company and said, hey guys, listen, give me the actual what's in it, because I want to know how much Laxogenin is in it, how much Epicatechin, how much aminos. Anyway, they didn't really answer, but I did find a couple of publications out there, or let's say publicly exposed breakdown of the label here. So I think I know most of the stuff here, so I want to tell you what's in there. Hey Killer Labz, if you're watching this review, first, seriously, full disclosure labels. Enough people with this shit. But if you want to comment below in the comments here what's actually in it and if I was right with my guesses around the actual ingredient quantities, then feel free to comment below. Anyway, guys, what you're gonna see here, one scoop is 7.5 grams. You have 60 servings in this thing, so that's actually good. You have a 6.2 grams blend, 6,200 milligrams. Out of it, there's a BCAA blend of 2-1-1 ratio, your normal BCAA blend. From what I've been reading, there's 4 grams here. So there's 4 grams of BCAA. On top of that, you have L-taurine and L-glutamine and L-alanine. From what I understand, there's 1 gram of taurine, which is okay. That's great. Actually, that's going to help you with, you know, some muscle recovery and sometimes pump. Anyway, a couple of good things about taurine. 1 gram is a decent dose. There's L-glutamine. Just based on what's in here, the amount of L-glutamine here is going to do shit, so I'm just going to ignore it. And L-alanine, which is part of your essential amino acid spectrum, not sure exactly why only this one is here, and obviously I don't know how much. I'm going to ignore that one also. So the only thing we know, 4 grams of BCAA to 1-1 ratio, 1 gram of L-taurine, okay. Now, I do think that all of this together, from what I've been reading, 6 grams is the amino profile. So that leaves 200 milligrams for the Laxogenin and Epicatechin. Now, let me, because this is really what you care about here, the Laxogenin and Epicatechin, let me tell you what you should expect. Listen, and I'm going to start with the fact that there is not a lot of good research behind both ingredients. Now, both of them, like at least the first one, Laxogenin, is called a natural steroid. The reason it's called a plant-based steroid, because it is a plant-based steroid. And it's part of a family of plant-based steroids, and they're actually used by plants to grow. That's why they're called steroids. Now, between that and anabolic steroids, you know, like testosterone, DECA, whatever, there's a huge distance. They are designed for, not designed, they are naturally occurring in plants. Now, obviously in most plants, and by the way, the family of plants that's mostly related to it is stuff like around asparagus type plants. But anyway, Brussels steroids, that's what you're gonna hear. Anyway, Laxogenin There's not a lot of good research behind it. There's definitely products out there like Laxo 100 from High Tech Pharma. There's Primavar with Laxogenin. There's Olympus Labs has a Laxogenin product. There's quite a few of them out there. The promise is it's going to increase muscle protein synthesis. It's going to help you with building strength and basically building more lean mass. Listen, there's not a lot of good human research. This Laxogenin thing has been around, like the first research I think that was done or published was 92, so it's been quite a long time. Obviously, this didn't make anyone look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, so don't expect, even if you read a research like this is going to increase whatever lean body mass by 6 kilograms, 6 pounds, this is a natural muscle protein enhancer. There's some research that shows that it can increase muscle protein synthesis. The amounts that you're seeing is anything between 50 milligrams to 150, 250 milligrams. So there's no research on how much you should take also. My guess, let's assume that there's like half of the 200 milligrams here is Laxogenin. So you get 100 milligrams. That's sort of a normal dose for Laxogenin from what you're seeing people out there. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna make you gain 6 pounds of lean muscle mass? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. I tried Laxogenin. What I did feel is a bit of of strength increase and strength maintenance during cuts. I didn't gain 10 pounds of lean muscle mass. You know, if something would give you 10 pounds of lean muscle mass being natural, Big Pharma would be all over it. So expect, so again, we're in the supplements. I love supplements, but you should manage expectations. Anyway, let's assume that there's 100 milligrams of Laxogenin here, and that's a good dosage compared to other supplements out there. Bioavailability of Laxogenin in powder form consumed together with water orally is also questionable, but anyway, it is what it is. Epicatichen is another ingredient that's supposed to help you with myostatin inhibition. Myostatin is that protein hormone in the body that tells your muscle to stop growing, basically, and I'm keeping it super simple. I don't want to go like super scientific here. And Epicatichen, there's again super light research, super light research that's supposed to show that it actually binds itself to myostatin and inhibits the myostatin inhibiting muscle growth. So it's supposedly, theoretically, Laxogenin and Epicatichen. That's why a lot of times they're bundled together as these natural anabolics, supposed to help you create more muscle protein synthesis and inhibit myostatin from telling your muscles to stop growing. Basically, 100 milligrams is, again, that's sort of on a lower dosage even compared to other like Epicatichen supplements out there. But you're getting here, 200 milligrams of the combined. So this is it, guys. Is this going to work? You'll need to try it yourself and see if it works. I would say this at 60 servings for, we hunted this down on the deal. I think it's still on the site. I don't know when you're seeing it. Like, I can't remember where, but like for $30 for the 60 serve, that's a good price to try Laxogenin and Epicatechin if you guys were intrigued by does it work or not. Now listen, so the sour gummy worms, this is the flavor I have here. I'm gonna try. So they say 1 to 2 scoops with 8 to 12 ounces. I have 12 ounces here, and I'm gonna do 1 scoop. I'm gonna show you how it looks. Sour gummy worms, whatever. This looks radioactive. Okay. So it looks, I see on the camera here, it looks bluish. It actually looks greenish in real life. I don't know if you see it. It's like green-blue. Mixability is really good, as you can see. And flavor is good. I mean, I think it's true to name, like the sour gummy worm thing. It is a bit sour. It feels green. As far as flavor, I actually like that flavor. I've been using this intro workout, and in an intro workout, in order to get like a good flavor on a 32-ounce bottle, I actually use 2 scoops. And I think also if you're taking this, and the only reason you would be taking this is because you want to try or you buy into the promises of Laxogenin and Epicatechin, you definitely want to go 2 scoops a day, because again, like I said, I think that I just don't know like the Epicatechin and Laxogenin ingredients, like quantities in this thing. So let's say you go 2 scoops a day, then you have 30 servings here of like 30 days. which is for the price is like $42 for 60 servings. So that's actually a good price for 60 servings compared to other alternatives, let's say just, basic BCAA formulas or amino formulas. Definitely when you compare it to like buying separately Laxogenin or Epicatichen. So I would say this, here's my bottom line. I really like the flavor. $42 for 60 serves is a good price. And I think if you're gonna try Laxogenin and Epicatechin, this is not a bad idea to give it a shot. So I would say try it, take it for a month, see if it does anything for you. If you feel like strength gains, if you're gaining more mass or whatever, it's not a bad way to experiment. The only piece I would say here that I just guessed that there's 100 milligrams of Laxogenin and Epicatechin. I don't know how much is really there. Killer Labz, if you're watching this review, then comment below. Listen, people, if this video was helpful in your Laxogening, Epicatechin, BRUTE BCAA decision-making process, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is exactly what we do here. We tell you what works, what doesn't work. We tried it. For me personally, I've been trying this, by the way, for like 3 weeks now. I don't feel any difference, but honestly, this is natural stuff. I don't think you're supposed to feel any difference as far as strength gains or muscle protein synthesis in 3 weeks. So you'll need to give it a shot yourself. That's it.